And further afield, the World Health Organization's Director General, Dr. Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus, has sent condolences to the people of Tanzania on the passing of President John Magufuli. Magufuli died last night at the age of 61. The Vice President and now Acting President, Samia Suluhu Hassan, says that Magufuli died of a heart ailment that he'd battled for 10 years. And given his sudden absence from public view, speculation has been rife for weeks now that Magufuli had been sick, with some saying that he may have contracted COVID-19. The president has not been seen in public since the end of February, with some reports suggesting that he may have been receiving treatment abroad. Right, and for more on that story, let's go to our reporter Isaac Lukando once more as we track the story in the wake of the death of President Magufuli. And Isaac, good morning to you once more. As we can see, the sun has risen, and a somber sight. But how is Dar es Salaam this morning?
Rightly put, it is a somber mood here in Dar es Salaam. We had a little bit of a drizzle early on in the morning, and one would be forgiven to think that things are normal. We saw people trying to go about their normal business, but you could hear the chatter here and then, especially online, where people coming to grips with what has just happened. A lot of people got this information this morning because the Vice President, who is now the Acting President, Samia Suluhu Hassan, announced to the Tanzanian public that the President had passed away close to midnight. This announcement came out that President Magufuli had died on the 17th of March, which was yesterday, at around 6 p.m. local time, and he had been battling a heart ailment from the 6th of March, released on the 7th of March from the Cardiac Institute here in Dar es Salaam, and then went back to hospital on the 14th of March, where he was hospitalized until his death on the 17th. So definitely a somber mood. You can see the newspapers, most newspapers, all of the newspapers today, that is the major headline. Already we are hearing radio programs, radio programming changed, television programming changing, and even some artists are already composing music to reflect the mood of the nation.
And has there been any reaction from political parties, especially opposition parties, as yet, Isaac?
Not that I'm aware of. We do, however, expect that at any moment today we will be getting reaction from opposition parties here in Tanzania. Interesting, because particularly the Chadema political party here was the one that had spread rumors that President Magufuli was suffering from COVID-19 and had been flown to Nairobi for treatment and later India. And so it will be interesting to see how they react to the news of the passing of the president. So that is something we'll be definitely following up on to see their position and their reaction to this news.
So the Vice President is now Acting President. Do we know how and when there will, of course, be any deliberation with regard to what happens next in terms of the ascension to the presidency?
we do know from the Constitution, the Tanzanian Constitution, Article 37, Sub-Article 5 of the Constitution of Tanzania provides that once the president has passed on by reason of death, then the vice president automatically takes on the seat or is supposed to be sworn in. What is not clear is whether Vice President Samia Suluhu Hassan has been sworn in, but automatically she has become the acting president. That we do know, that she is the acting president. But as to whether she has been sworn in or not, we are still waiting for news on that. But at the moment, she is the one who is leading the country and obviously poised to be the first female president of Tanzania.
So does the Tanzanian constitution then automatically install the vice president, or would you have to go to an election anytime soon?
The Tanzanian constitution is clear that there will be no need for an election, and that if there's a vice president, that vice president takes on the position of the president. They become acting president. When they're sworn in, they become full president. What it does provide for is that if for example, the vice president who will now become the president serves for 3 years or more, she'll be entitled to another extra term, making it a total of 2 terms. But if she serves less than 3 years in that position as president of the United Republic of Tanzania, then she might even contest for an extra term, making it maybe 2 terms and some years. So this is the current situation. Tanzania will not have to go to the polls once again. This is according to the Tanzanian constitution.
Isaac Lukando, thanks so much, and our reporter out in Dar es Salaam, as we continue to monitor what's happening in that country following the death of President John Magufuli, and condolences, messages of condolence streaming in from across the world.